The day I will bring out the Biafran army, we number over 200,000 standing. Reserve is over 1 million. Over 200,000 standing. Reserve is over 1 million. The day I will bring out the Biafran army, we number over 200,000 standing. Reserve is over 1 million. Psyche. So the game they're playing, there was this stupid video that is in circulation. You know that they can't attack ESN. They can't. They have no moral ground. But I'm sure they gave money to some idiots and gave them guns to say they are Biafran army, which is a lie. It's the DSS creation. So they can have justification to say to Biden or the US ambassador, can you see they now have Biafran army? We can now move in to attack them. Anybody, if you are involved in that video, take a walk. You want to give Fulani Janja with the reason to invade our land. That's what you're doing. But we shall get to that later. Anybody involved in the circulation of that video is a gunner. I'm telling you the truth. And those that made it. That's how people behave because they don't understand the game plan of the Fulani. People are very foolish. Fulani will come to you and want to use you and you succumb because you have greed, envy, and jealousy inside you. Which one again is Biafran army? I'm asking you. From where? How many people? The day I will bring out the Biafran army, we number over 200,000 standing. Reserve is over 1 million. Over 200,000 standing. Reserve is over 1 million. The day I will bring out the Biafran army, we number over 200,000 standing. Reserve is over 1 million. Psyche. Which one again is Biafran army? I'm asking you. From where? How many people? Which one again is Biafran army? I'm asking you. From where? How many people? The day I will bring out the Biafran army, we number over 200,000 standing. Reserve is over 1 million. Some bunch of idiots somewhere because you are serving your Fulani Janja with masters. We'll get hold of all of you. Take a we know they're bad eggs when we see them. That the courage today that you have in Yoruba land is because of ESN. The courage of Amoteku to say no to Fulani is because of ESN. Because of Eastern Security Network. That is why they found the courage to say no to Fulani. If not, they would not do it. After all these years, ESN. As Amoteku said, we are going to flush out Fulani, the headsman from our bushes. Never. It's because they saw us, they have seen us doing it. They said, oh, we might as well do the same thing as well. In order to it's called the pincer movement, to cut us off. They got some people, I don't know whether they maybe in Olu or whatever, got them together, gave them, say, we are Biafran army, a few idiots. They are shooting gun, we are Biafran army. Inside somewhere. Did we tell you that we have formed the Biafran army? We said when we form it, the world will know that we have come. I don't hide anything. It's all the handiwork of DSS. Mad people every idiots everywhere. Africans are lack of discipline. You don't have discipline. You don't have discipline. That was why the white man came and conquered you because you lack discipline. After the white man must have finished with you, Fulani came from Senegambia because you have no brain. Lack of discipline. Every idiot thinks they can lead. They don't know what leadership entails. Every monkey thinks, oh, maybe if we have it. Nobody is funding IPOB ESN. It's only IPOB that's funding it worldwide. If you think you can bring 2 or 3 people together with a few rifles, and because of that, you can start calling for funds, you are wasting your time. You don't know our people. They won't give you a dime. Fulani is making use of your brain. You cannot say it. They come to you, oh, why don't you fight?
Good morning.
Somebody again.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Just give me a minute. Kind again, can just nyan me minute. Kasi kene. This evening, yade popo. This evening, got very rough. Oh, got very rough. I must tell you. Just a minute, no nabia. Yeah. Just when did the carry go there can moon? I can name on your banner. Let's set some certain things up. See now this laptop. I think Abuni here go ahead me then means I will restart this program. I really apologize for this very issue. We have gotten it right now. I have gotten it right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, wa maolondi fulani. Uh-huh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I really apologize for the delay. And if you are joining me for the first time, my name is MAP Eziokwu Bundu 1 in Biafra land. And I greet every one of you and I welcome you to today's program. It will be very, very different. And everything I am going to say here is nothing but the truth. I don't want to do this, but my spirit keep on dragging me. Say, Mazi, you must expose these lies. The lies are unbearable. I have already said, okay, let me move on. I will not talk about this. But the spirit keep on say, no, I cannot move. So, but before I proceed this evening, I must greet the leadership of IPOB, most especially the leader of IPOB in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Okwu, whom I call Ikukwana Afwanya, the breeze that you can see. And also I salute the leadership of IPOB, the Directorate of State, DOS, led by Mazi Chika Edoziem, with every other members of the Directorate of State. I salute you all. And also, I salute every IPOB principal officers, those that are genuine. I salute you all. And I also salute our legal teams. All of you, Barrister Fanny Ejiofor and Chief Mike Eziokwu, and every other barristers. I salute you all. And I salute my fellow media warriors. And I also salute the Eastern Security Network, ESN, for their gallant work. It is not easy. One is not easy, try. Yeah? This evening, I have tried as much as possible to hold myself not to talk about their lies, the so-called leadership and their lies. And I will expose it here because everything I am going to say here, I am not going to be telling you a story. I will bring the video because the video is there. You will be hearing it direct from the horse's mouth, and you will be seeing the lies in their own faces, so that tomorrow you will not say, Mazi Achebe Paul said that they said like this. No, I will not say. They will be the one to say the lies. My own job here is to ask you, is this true? At least all of you knows that IPOB is whiter than white and whiter than snow. And we must uphold that very whiter than white and whiter than snow. And I want you to invite everyone, those that caught my videos, invite them. Those that call me all manner of name, invite them. Most especially, the platform is open for a debate. If you think the video I will play here is lying, feel free to come and defend the video, because like I said, I don't lie against any person. I will judge you based on what comes out of your mouth, because I hate lies. I hate what? Lies. That issue that nobody will talk about, I am the only person will talk about it. And this evening, a lot of you will see. Many of you will watch some videos and you just pass. But I, MAP, will bring that video and open your eyes. That is different between me and you. The difference between me and you is that I settle down I take my time to listen, and I understand, and I pick out points out of it. But you listen and you shout, oh, now, I know a lot of you, when I drop that I am coming on air to expose the lies, I know some of you, your mind don't fly. Your mind will continue to fly. Most especially those of you who are not genuine. I have my way of bringing things in order. That is why whenever I made a video, I tell you, go and cross-check that video, you will see the truth. We are not here to deceive you or to tell you what is not there. We give you the evidence. You see the evidence, you take it. Now, without taking much of your time, let me shock every one of you. Let me bombard you with this very clip you will watch here. I have two clips. I will address two people, and this broadcast will not take more than 2 hours. Believe you me, it will not take more than 2 hours. So that tomorrow is work. I know a lot of people. I wanted not to do this video. I wanted to overlook it, to be honest with you. But the spirit in me keep on. Anytime since 2 days now, I said I will not do this video. But the spirit did not allow me, most especially the spirit of those that have died, the spirit of truthfulness, the spirit of standing on the truth did not allow me. On this note, I will bring to you the video. I want you to pay attention.
My mother's side in Israel, my father's side in Finland.
A lot of you watch this video and you don't understand anything in this video. The kind of lie in this video is capable of destroying a nation. The kind of lie in this video you're about to watch now is capable of making enemies for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, before you pay attention, I want you to invite every autopilot bingos because this program is for them. I thought all the shenanigans that is happening in Finland, I thought all the videos, the pictures they are sending to me, I thought I will overlook it. But this particular video, to be honest with you, since past 3 days, this video is on my phone. I will watch this video. I will just say, I will not talk about it. But every time I open my phone, even if I am checking another thing, this particular video will play. This particular video will do what? We play. And the moment the video will be playing, I will be asking myself, why? Why is this lie? Why do the so-called the leadership of autopilot, why do they fabricate this kind of hatred and lie against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Now, pay attention. Yes, some of you will say, oh, we want outsiders to speak about Biafra. Yes, I myself, I want foreigners to talk about Biafra. But in a situation where you will now go and tell a foreigner a pure lie, just nothing but a propaganda, and the person will bring that propaganda to be narrating in the public of Igwe Mmadu, in the public, in the audience, and the video is in the public domain, and they are circulating it in their private groups, in different groups they are, and they are telling us that the foreigners are speaking about Biafra. Now, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, most especially the so-called autopilot, this video is one of your leader, and it was in Finland this thing happened. You know, everything that's played in Finland, to be honest, I said I will not talk about it. But this video, the spirit did not allow me to overlook it. If you watch, since everything is going on, I refuse to talk about it. But this particular video, it draws me, my spirit, all they can like this. Now let us listen to this video. If you in again, John guess.
Fight for the independence of both countries, Finland and Israel.
Yeah,
so my mother's side in Israel, my father's side in Finland. Fight for the independence of both countries, Finland and Israel.
Okay.
So I understand very well what Biafrans are doing. I understand very well what is happening for Igbo people and Biafra people in Nigeria, inside Nigeria.
Yes. Okay.
And I start to understand Simon Ekpa. I listen.
Pay attention here. Pay attention. This is the particular point that got me mad.
Listen every night. He was broadcasting very actively. I was sharing program every time, and I was making write-ups also. And after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, Simon.
Pay attention. She was listening to Simon Ekpa, sharing broadcast. And after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, underline that word, after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, Biafrans, have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu been released? Okay. Let's assume that he is talking about when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released in 2007. Is Simon Ekpa part of Biafran struggle, Biafra movement? A lot of you watch this video, but you never understand what is playing on. Let me take it back. Take it back. Go back a little bit.
He was broadcasting very actively. I was sharing program every time, and I was making write-ups also. And after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many new people who just joined Biafra movement because they were listening to Simon, also me.
Pause it. Did you hear the lie these people blow in a public domain? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, this lady is telling us now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been released, and Simon introduced him to many people. And the many people joined IPOB through Simon Ekpa after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released. Autopilot, I challenge any autopilot to come in this program I want any autopilot to come in to explain this video for me. Now, tell me, one, in 2017, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, Simon Okanemife Ohaneze Ndị Igbo. In 2019, Ike Ekweremadu bịara ili ji na Germany. Simons come out and say that Ike Ekweremadu ife ili ji. Simon came out and said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must apologize. Okay? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must apologize. Now, the question actually, Jonubu, which of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, this lady is talking about, in the presence of their so-called referendum in Finland? And who did these people introduce to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Kedu ha melu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu introduced to? Here about the leadership of autopilot. These are the people who no one follow. Now tell me, how on earth can this kind of lie, any government official, have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be released? Gini kunu gasa? Gini kunu gasa majukenunu? What will be your answer? This video now, this Mwabingo na cover here. Gwamu the person, a place Simon Melu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu introduced to. Or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came on a DSS dungeon, ka Simon Mazi Nnamdi introduce. Abi, ka spirit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu apugo na Nigeria, bia no na Finland. Manyamalo. There's something wrong somewhere. Now, mgbe ngwalunu, abialom here can be please yegi. Abialom here ke like yam. Abialokwanum here ke dia call maka. I am here to tell you the truth. The question choy joginabo, or this the kind of Biafra actually restore. The Biafra that lies on top of lie. The Biafra that you cannot tell the people the truth. The Biafra that you will come out in a public domain and start lying. Which year did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out from DSS dungeon? You see the reason why you cannot rent any person and tell the person to come and talk. Because this lady was prepared to lie after the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but she never knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not been released during this thing, and she is giving this speech, hoping that this is the right time to give it. You see the reason. Mana spirit of Biafra will keep on disgracing them. If we now listen back again. I'm na autopilot went, but there is no brain to decode anything.
It was released. Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many new people who just joined Biafra movement because they were listening to Simon, also me. And after that, I start to...
Listen, she joined Biafra struggle after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released because Simon preached to her. The question now is, which of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released that Simon introduced them to? That is the question. There is one autopilot person that said that he will challenge me for a debate. I tell the person to drop his number. Reach today, I never see a number. I want the person to come in and challenge this debate. Because the lie is in the public domain. The lie is in the public domain. I wasn't the one who is making up the story. I told you that I will not say anything. They will be the one to say something. Now, I want Biafra to ask this lady that Simon brought to give a speech in their Finland conversion of referendum to tell us, would the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was released, where is he? Where Kebe the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was released, Kedebe no? Of their meet chair, these people, Simon introduced chair to the men and the people, and now back to the free to the cell. Eh? Can anyone answer this question? I want autopilot to. If any autopilot, but I your own manaliani. Here be hate. I don't know after all the shenanigans on them. But why lying against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why telling the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been released? Why telling the world that you are the one now introducing people to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who and who do you introduce to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And where did you introduce the person to? Where is the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you are introducing the person to? How on earth can you be in a public domain to construct and configure such lie and bring it and narrate this kind of lie without shame? And the people there are clapping, go, without asking which of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been released. Kedu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nke release majuke n'unu? Which of the Mazi Nnamdi? Look at the kind of line. This Ashan one Adomo that is for this video. These people have been buried. These people are dead. I have decided that I will not talk about these people, but they keep on dragging me, keep on dragging Mazi Achebe, keep on dragging MAP, keep on with lies and lies. I have to repeat it back.
Also, and after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many new people who just joined Biafra movement because they were listening to Simon, also me. And after that, I started to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also and making write-ups. I was always having pen and paper with me every time. And the way he was talking about the freedom of Biafra is just the basic rights of people. Igbos and all Biafrans are so large population. Everybody needs this freedom, what you are looking for. And there was no troops that time when I started to understand about this. There was no ESN. There was just people protesting with flags. There was nothing. And me, I come from military background, as I say. I was talking that people need troops. Everybody needs to defend themselves. If your people get killed for no reason, you need to defend yourself. Everybody has the right to defend themselves. So as soon as ESN was formed, I started to donate. Every time I donate, every month I was donating. And
she started to donate when ESN was formed. Because Agwamunu na mkpụrụ mmiri ajoka. Makum na nwaanyị ụmụ ọcha. Ihe akịta wee kwu bụ all this akwụna na nọ na train station. Ịma na every country enwere ya na-akpọ ịbịa n'Italy here. Enwere ife a na-akpọ junkie. Junkie bụ ndị na-enwere ozu ụlọ ha ba. Ọ bụrụ nwaanyị bụrụ junkie, o nwere ike ịnọ na train station irute dị ịnọrụ dị. Ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ihe ịnọrụ dị ekpe ọnya ntu. Obuna ihe obuna ị chọrọ imu na nọrọ dị na-eme enwere ndị that's how they go useless in life. Nenenu gekwanụ ntị ko na anụ asịrị.
I was joining the fundraise a long time after I meet my husband. I start to save money to travel to Africa, so I couldn't join so many fundraise anymore. But now I have married, so I can start joining the fundraise again. But yes, I support Biafra with full heart, full understanding. And I'm very happy to see the Star of David behind me in true form. I'm very happy to hear the national anthem of Biafra and Finland, which are the same. Yes. So this.
Because I need an autopilot. I need an autopilot to come in to explain this video to me, because only if only make comedy, I think I'm going to see him now water. I'm going to see him water at this place. So, court to reserve 15th of December for the judgment of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And in Finland, Simon is already, Gumi Ofidu is already telling the Finnish citizens that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have been released, and he was the one who introduced Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, Simon, yes, I can remember. Simon introduced Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Chike Doziem. Simon introduced Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to China Sanwo-Olu. Simon introduced Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Cho Ayaba. Simon introduced Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to Mazi Azayoba. Now, one side I gave you don't have this kind of things. One if then na comment section, I challenge any autopilot now to come to this program for an open debate. Kogwa mebe Mazen Nnamdi Kanu release go Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Or see that when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was released, that is Gumi Ofidu that introduced Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to many people, that many people now join IPOB. Please, before Njuba question, I need him an autopilot to come here so that he will now explain this propaganda to me. So, makanobulo onye na, so if I like unfozi ai onye ocha na-ekwu maka Biafra okwa na onye ocha nka bụ onye ocha oshikwa na nne shi from Israel, nne abụ onye Finland, nka kpọrọ akpọ, and ochi na ya shi from military family. Europe here, Italy here, Europe niile onwe family na no iya afụ one or two person na no na military family. Gini kenji military follow here. Even self Finland audio compulsory that every male child in Gaga military training. You said every child, not even Gaga military training. So I just barely all these things. Where see I'm going to have war speech. Even here there your makuli honako. Because if how they now propagate false information. Then they should make unoku. Mazi, let us unite. How can we unite with people who no brain, people who just we melungwalo? Now, if Ujama when you autopilot, but here they are defending such rubbish. Now, Obona this woman Gagwage that na Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have been released in a speech where you say that you are making referendum convention. Now, what are you people passing? Which message are you people passing there? And she started developing giving money. Kodani, if it's a mistake, come and explain the type of mistake. Come and click I will drop a link there. I need an autopilot to be bold enough to come and tell me, like you said, it's a mistake. Can you come in and they tell us the part that was a mistake, because a mistake is not an it's not a we don't know the part. Is it the full speech was a mistake, or which side was a mistake? Which part of a mistake? Click the link. If you are a human being, you are not a robot. I challenge you to click the link to tell us the part that is a mistake. Okay, what? Because in this platform, he comment a rubbish, he collect a blocking. Once you are an autopilot, you refuse to come and have an open debate. You will collect blocking. It was a mistake. Kaimalo side mistake, or the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released by mistake.
I listen every night. He was broadcasting very actively. I was sharing program every time, and I was making write-ups also. And after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many new people who just joined Biafra movement because they were listening to Simon, also me. And after that, I started to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also, and making write-ups. I was always having pen and paper with me, every time. And the way he was talking about the freedom of Biafra is just the basic rights of people.
Who can remind me
Igbos and all Biafrans are so large population. Everybody.
Shut up. Shut up. The lie is boring. The ashi, the very boring. Kedeba no release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the one thing I cannot understand. Prince Don Isaiah, take care your China phone.
And there was no troops that time when I start to understand about this. There was no ESN. There was just people protesting with flags. There was nothing. And me, I come from military background, as I say. I was talking that people need troops. Everybody needs to defend themselves. If your people get killed for...
So because I say he come from military background, everybody now need troops. It's your family and on a Biafra land now as the troop. Family can on a Biafra land now the troop. If the kind of the people who know referendum na Finland too. This woman in yellow speech now. Some of you will be thinking that this is one of the government representative, or some of you will be thinking that a Finnish government sent somebody to represent them. And all the Israel with Palestine, all these things. Now, one thing that is genuine or truly, or something that is one truth that is in this group. Can somebody tell me the reason why I should take this group serious for 1 second? Just go do to go now fear one with the woman who just 9 years on. Go, she's not on colors. It's about to colors. And the autopilot no kwade he gana no aka ka ha na because he mentioned Simon Ekpa. I had lost after the speech enye had lost after ihe na ekwu there ihe ha no there bụ na just akwa ụgwọ ka akwu ha ka ha daza onye gbagide akwu na o jiru n'otu ha lot bịa zuru ike ike nke akwụna. Just negodu nnanya ka ifu speech efu human being na-enye. This woman and the auto bingos no there, they are brain dead. Onwere onye obulu ha na-alụ ọlụ. Aka m na-echefu onye autopilot ka ọ bịa kọwalụ m the meaning of this one. Because I need an explanation. Achọrọ m ka ha bịa ka ha kọwaa the meaning of when Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was released. Simon showed him to many people that nobody was in IPOB before, and the people joined IPOB because of Simon Ekpa. I want to know, is he Maazị Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon or Igboho Koniku? Because it is getting, I asked him that Namu who's anything but start this evil people. But they keep on dragging me. They keep on dragging me. They keep on making me to talk about them. I have buried these people. I got to go on the stage of these people. That's why I don't have to post something about them. One of the people that have been that is something that have a rotten things that you have thrown in a waste bin. You have no use. It has no use again. So I know made pretender, but this particular video got me. This particular video got me. And now, which of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was released, and which of the people the Gumi of Idu introduced him to. After the introduction, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu returned to DSS dungeon. Ifuria ngunu that na ife na agba mkpụrụ mmiri kita kazi ka nkụ hardship ablọkwa sọsọ na Nigeria ka ọ dị hardship dị n'ebe niile. Kingsley Carr, greetings from here. Hardship dị n'ebe niile, and the hardship have made this group now, their leadership, to be making this mockery of themselves. And after this video, we'll go to Asari leadership again, because this video and Asari video, that is what prompted me to come on air this evening. Because both of them are just the kind of lies in from this group, or the unbearable. It is quite unfortunate that I cannot fathom the reason why autopilot are still following this group of nincompoops, group of imbeciles in the name of leadership. Again, every troop must. I come from family background, military background. Every troop must. Everybody must have his troops to defend. I just name speech can no be that. I just now can no be that. Imano, iya kite me you remind them. That's a bit be serious for once. You people now watching. Come on, be serious. So you know, people na again. Now, am I here remind them? Na Peter Obi no na Nigeria wa malo ha ego level India reserve we malo ego ne India na spend na petroleum we malo the date and the particular time all those things in there. Peter Obi ga no na Nigeria we gwa gi ego na America na spend in a day. Peter Obi ga gwa gi anything happen gwa gi the date, the time and the place. She go and verify, and you will see it. You go and verify, it become truth. The same Peter will be, but Tinubu J court, got the court now ring the election, but Nayamalo the place are ring. They ring the election in a known location. Then the court I just say now I get you ring the election. It's in yellow location, either unknown location. And how can we now ascertain how the election was arranged in the place? How can we know the returning officer in that place? So Oluzie Nanke or Maleba arranged the election, because some of you can see the Nigerian judiciary now ruled against it to be the Nahana Lakazu. everything is not all about in akazu. Ihe ga-ajụ onwe gị bụ onye ahụ si gị na arrange election or ma the place. Oh, yeah, this woman na kona Nnamdi Kanu na DSS dungeon, and don't know here now Nnamdi Kanu was released and Simon introduced him to people, and the ESN was not formed then. Imamba form ESN. Okay, makane no na Nancy ESN na 2020. Then it turned back here in ebido. He was butanu pama. Is butan oh my kewu map no ga amu ewu. My brother, these people, there with them. Kaijenu na another video below this person. Mana, all this in open now. Can I just play the video without uninterrupted for Ndoto Pilot? Kahaya listen edit. Watch Annie.
So my mother's side in Israel, my father's side in Finland. Fight for the independence of both countries, Finland and Israel. So I understand very well what Biafrans are doing. I understand very well what is happening for Igbo people and Biafra people in Nigeria, inside Nigeria. And I start to understand Simon Ekpa. I listen every night. He was broadcasting very actively. I was sharing program every time. And I was making write-ups also. And after Mazin and Kanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many new people who just joined Biafra movement because they were listening to Simon, also me. And after that, I start to listen to Mazin and Kanu also, and making write-ups. I was always having pen and paper with me. Every time. And the way he was talking about the freedom of Biafra is just the basic rights of people. Igbos and all Biafrans are so large population. Everybody needs this freedom, what you are looking for. And there was no troops that time when I start to understand about this. There was no ESN. There was just people protesting with flags. There was nothing. And me, I come from military background, as I say. I was talking that people need troops. Everybody needs to defend themselves. If your people get killed for no reason, you need to defend yourself. Everybody has the right to defend themselves. So as soon as ESN was formed, I start to donate. Every time I donate, every month I was donating. And, I was joining the fundraise a long time. After I meet my husband, I start to save money to travel to Africa, so I couldn't join so many fundraisers anymore. But now I have married, so I can start joining the fundraiser again. But yes, I support Biafra with full heart. With full heart.
I beg you. Onwe one autopilot na dị na ọ dị enwetara m n'obi akịta na one post make ọ sị na ọ dị ready for debate ka m kpogo je ka mma ụmụ ya epik ka ọ bịa kọwara anyị this video. nke a jere chere eze ka mgbada akpọrọ ọkụ. Euje ekwu epikie ọ jaya chere eze ka Remigius Emmanuel ọ dị ka ọnya dị ya. Ujamakwu epikie Ujamakwu epikie Ujamakwu epikie Okay, every day. Hana Shimuna, I will come and destroy you. You ain't say we not be able to autopilot. Opikulo. On the chair debate. And the broadcast now, be a comment session. I want to debate. I want to debate. I want to debate. Eforia. Ndị I want to debate Queen. Na akpọ again na ka ọ bịa. Abdim son ọ na-watch him here. Ọ na-watch him. And ọ ma na ọnwa anwa abata na this program nna ya n'iyi. Nna anya ezigbo n'iyi. No be say dem say. Ọ bụla eji wee gba nnụnụ nne ya wee fepụ. Ka anyị webata na Asari Tukumbo ka anyị fụ the lamentation of Asari. Ndị autopilot, the chance ka dịkwa for you. Any autopilot can come at any time to come and debate this video.
Good afternoon.
Hey, they're kind of big in the Greek.
Depending on where you're listening to me. The crisis in the Middle East have gone for so long, and a lot of people have died in trying to live their life as
Big in Greek.
It is very funny that people talk about the right of the Jews to defend themselves, but they do not give the same right to the Palestinians to defend themselves. I've never seen anybody who says the Palestinians have the right to defend themselves. They are living on their land. People came and collected their land, chased them out of their homes, made them refugees, cut off their water supply, cut off their electricity supply, allowed them to seek adequate and proper medical care. And the world is watching. Like I said, we have lost our humanity. Human beings have lost their humanity. We cannot say the truth. But this Palestinian conflict, I call it Palestinian conflict because as far as I'm concerned, there is no country known as Israel. Israel is an occupying force, an imposition from the Western nation, and its existence there is an abnormality. It ought not to exist there. If Europe and America want an Israel, they should go and build Israel for them in America or in Europe or in Germany or in Great Britain, in Ireland, in anywhere they want to. Certainly not on other people's land. I say it without missing words. Now, this thing is shifting into Nigeria. Nigerians made comment, but I want to take 3 comments that I have heard from Muslims who should be ashamed of themselves. You volunteer yourself, you go there and you fight on behalf of humanity. As we are talking today, the Orthodox Church, the main cathedral of the Orthodox Church in Gaza was bombed.
I don't interested here, but yeah, just some complain. I don't interested.
Christian leaders in Gaza came out to clearly say that Israel was responsible for the bombing of the Baptist hospital. Israel was responsible. They made it very clear that Israel was responsible. That the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, called them to warn them to evacuate the hospital on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before the bombing of the hospital. So this lying psychopath called Joe Biden, who had brought America down,
Ma cherokwano. Nekwanụ no ọkwa Oshino Emmanuel religious. Just negodu ka ha na-abọchi kapụchara eze ka ezi iwu akpọrọ ọkụ na agụụ ji mmadụ na-aba aka o. Ezigbo agụụ ji aka nwunye na agụụ adịgo nwunye ala. No. Ọ kịta ka fụrụ ihe dị amfụ n'obe anụ ọfụma. She Emmanuel religious na nsị ya dị bold enough to come in na this program. Ka nna ya n'iyi. Asari bido kofu shiwa akọ.
Totally destroy America, the reputation of America. If America has any shred of reputation, this man totally destroyed it.
Asari is talking about America and he said Joe Biden have destroyed the American reputation. The question I want to ask Asari today is, what is the reputation of Nigeria? And who destroyed the reputation of Nigeria? Do Joe Biden forge certificate? Do Joe Biden have 3 birthdays in 1 year? Do Joe Biden or any American politician attended school before the school was built? You own the president you are campaigning for went to Chicago University as a female and they become Nigerian president as a male. The same person go to secondary school and graduate in 1970 and the secondary school was built in 1974. Which between your country and America, who is destroying her image or who is destroying her reputation or its reputation? Now, you see the reason why Donald Trump said that Africa is a shithole. Look at this bingo. It's the this white pig. Domestic pig. Domestic pig. Is now telling the world that Joe Biden have destroyed the reputation of America. Now, what is the reputation of Nigeria? And who is destroying the reputation of Nigeria? Do Nigeria have any reputation, not to talk of destroy? Asari Tukumbo, are you not to the one of the bingo that destroy Nigerian reputation? Eh? If we are talking about integrity, there is no person in Nigeria that has integrity. There is no human being in Nigeria that will be bold enough to talk about integrity because the whole country lacks integrity. Who will you measure? Is it the judiciary system or the educational system or the banking system or the presidential system or the aerospace system? Where somebody that is studying an Islamic religion is now working in aerospace. What type of a reputation are you people building? When men are talking, your category should go and sleep or lick their ass of men. You should be ashamed of yourself that the country where you, Asari, come from cannot celebrate 24 hours light. You should be ashamed of yourself that if you fall sick today, you will be fly to Saudi Arabia or India for treatment because there is no good hospital in your country. You should be ashamed of yourself that insecurity is eating up the country. You should be ashamed of yourself that your country don't know the meaning of referendum. You should be ashamed of yourself for your country that the country where you came from don't have any standard school, and you have the God, the temerity to come out to say that Joe Biden is destroying American reputation. America is the world power. Nigeria as a giant of Africa, where can you take Nigerian visa, Nigerian passport and travel to, apart from Cotonou, Togo? Do you know that even Ghana that is inside ECOWAS, that you cannot enter Ghana with a Nigerian passport? They will deport you. Ghana deport Nigeria, the same ECOWAS that you don't need passport to travel to. Asari, are you not ashamed of yourself that in Dubai, as a Nigeria, you cannot get job because of that name Nigeria is attached to your document? Asari, you are talking about a nation. When Trump was accused of a case, he submitted himself for trial without allowing any police to come to his house. He flight to direct to Chicago, where he will be tried. Yet your own president don't have certificate. You don't know where he went to school, and he is running away from judiciary. He spent billions to cover up, and you are talking about integrity, reputation. Do you have anyone? Asari. You see the reason all these people that are called themselves South. At times I look them as the most idiotic human being that's ever come on this planet Earth to exist. So when men are talking now, Asari will now come out to talk. When men of integrity, men of honor will be talking, Asari will also come out as a man, as a human being. These are the people fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you ask this one now, you will tell that he's among the leadership of Nigeria. Look at the kind of things they are blowing. Let us pay attention and watch.
This psychopath, Joe Biden, has totally destroyed it. A liar. He came out that 40 children, babies were decapitated, were beheaded. It turns out to be a lie. He gave American bomb to Zionist occupiers of Palestine to bomb a Christian hospital where both Christian, Muslims, and others were sheltering, killing men, women, and children. Over 800 people have been confirmed dead. May Allah consign these evil men to the fire of hell.
Inasmuch as I condemn the killings in Gaza in totality, undermining that the Hamas are the first people to find trouble. But to be honest with you, Palestinians deserve their own country because the land in question belongs to Palestine. We must say the truth. That's why I am called MAP Eziokwu 1. Israel has no land in Palestine, but because they have taken over. Now, Asari, let us come to you. You are talking about Israel killing Hamas or killing Gaza. Asari, what did you people do in Obibo? Did you people went to Obibo to dance Surugede or dance Willow Makosa? Didn't you people wipe out Igbos living in Obibo in River State? Didn't you, Asari, come to Imo State to kill innocent Igbos? Asari, didn't you come to Enugu to kill innocent Igbos? Asari, didn't you come to Abia to kill innocent Igbos? Asari, what did the Igbo do to you when you come to Anambra to kill them? So you can lament because Muslim people are not being killed, which I have no business with them. So you can condemn the killing of innocent people while you are also a killer, a murderer. You see the reason. Ebulozu onye ọzọ ọ dị ka ebu okpurikpu nkụ mgbe ị ga-ebulu ozu nke gị ozu nwanne gị emalozia the power and the pain those people are passing through. Asari Tukumbo, what are your jobs in Nigeria today? How do you make your money? Is it not through killing innocent people? Do you think about what you are saying now before killing them? When Hope Uzodinma contracted you to slaughter Igbo in Imo State, did you think about today? Don't worry, this Afogaga Basugia one day. A day, monkey go market, you no go return.
May they burn and burn and burn in the fire of hell. Now, coming to Nigeria, I heard Sheikh Gumi. I've never agreed with Sheikh Mahmoud Ahmed Gumi. I've never agreed with him. And when he makes statements, he should not make statements that thinks that Nigeria is a Muslim country. He should not come out and say, because this is a Muslim ticket, that we should be oblivious of the fact that there are other religious sentiments present in Nigeria. When you have the sense of entitlement, when you have the sense...
Asari, keep quiet. Asari, you are not talking about other religious. Do you think about other religions when you pick Muslim ticket? If you know that other people have right, how on earth will a Muslim man become president? A Muslim man become a Senate president? I mean, become vice president? Where are other faiths? Oh, because it have now reached to your own brother's turn, you now realize that there is other faith. I support Sheikh Gumi on this one, because if you are not a Muslim person, you don't supposed to be a minister in Abuja. You know why? Abuja is a Muslim country. If you can support Muslim ticket, undermining other religion, other people's faith, undermining the Christian and the traditional people, you must support the Muslim people not to have a Christian person as their minister in Abuja. Yes, because what is good for how they say they're talking? KKJ echefugom ihe dem. Echefugom KJ. What is good for KK, good for car, for let me put it in that way. So you are now see, oh, because of Wike is not a Muslim, you now remember there is another Muslim, there is other faith. You are now disagreeing with Gumi of Idu or Gumi of Fulani. You know, so we have Gumi of Idu, we have Gumi of Fulani. Both of them are catastrophic to their people. Both of them are very catastrophic to their people. Thank you, Donald Tommy. What is good for the goose is good for Ganda, Abijanda. Okay, what? Gumi of Bandit and the Gumi of Idu, both of them are catastrophic to the people, to their own people. So you are now coming out. You want to side me, Makifi Lichata. I got you to Wike. Now, Kunu Gejimana, Spring Court, I confirm go Tifunubu as the president for the at least for the 4 years now is guaranteed. Although 80 years is guaranteed, but the one that is have been assured now is 4 years. Although we know that 80 years is assured for him, is sure banker. But why are you crying? Nigeria is for the North. The northern people own Nigeria. Nigeria is a Muslim country. Nigeria is Arab nation. You cannot deny the fact. You are one of the people they use to kill innocent people, and they are still using you. Up to today, what is your duty? Is it not to kill those that are not Muslim? So you think that you are killing for the North, that they will now regard you as one of the northern person? Of course, the answer is no. Let's continue.
That you alone have the right. You alone, your opinion alone counts. You do not even have the power to enforce it. It was Gowan, a Christian, who broke diplomatic relationship with Israel. It was a Muslim, Ibrahim Babangida, that we established diplomatic relationship with Israel. A Muslim. I was in the university at the University of Calabar. They said,
I'm
when we
interested, not
established
this media,
diplomatic
not
relationship with Israel, there will be El Dorado, our farms, everything will work. Israel will bring our technology. They will do this. And those of us who knew that this apartheid entry cannot bring anything, cannot benefit us, we cried out as student union in the school. We said this was a scam, and it has really shown. Israel has been one of the most corrupt scams in Nigeria.
I agree with you on that.
NNPC has been paying them money for the guiding of our pipeline, for all different sort of security.
Okay. You said they paid Israel money to guide pipeline. Asari, which of the pipeline you and your brother Tompolo with your other foolish brother, Teketom. Which of the pipeline are you people guiding then? If you paid Israel to guide your pipeline, who are you? Okay, you people are guiding Israel that is guiding the pipeline. I see, sorry. Eforia, Uzu, Muna, Lagos. Do you now understand the game? They have played you. You think they take you as one of them. Then, he take you as one of them. They regard you as one of the most foolish idiots that they can use to destroy their people. How many of the Fulani have killed fellow Fulanis for the interest of a German? How many of the Fulani have betrayed his fellow Fulani for the interest of the so-called Niger Delta? Go and see your own elderly man called Edwin Clark. He's telling Tinubu, remove Abia, Enugu, Imo, and Anambra out of NDDC, Niger Delta Development Commission. That you don't want them. Forgetting that the oil come from Anambra State, oil come from Imo State, and oil come from Abia State. But he want to please the North. That's why he is now volunteer to fight it. The same way you are fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What was the crime of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you are fighting? Is it not for you to have your freedom and be in charge of your natural resources, instead of you to be a pipeline guide, so that you can be a landlord? But you say no. Say you want to be a tenant in your own house. Now, why are you complaining? Is your here?
Contract they've been collecting, they do nothing other than to rip off our people. All of you remember the Massa contract they took. The Gulf of Guinea today, as we are talking, is the most dangerous maritime territory in the world.
Okay.
But the Israelis collected billions from Amechi and Co as transport minister and took it away. Israel is the most corrupt 419 entity on the surface of the earth. Israel is the most corrupt and 419 entity, scamming many countries, including Nigeria. Nigerians have been giving money to this entity called Israel. But having said that, I want to clearly say that this country is a multi-religious state. This country...
No, the country is not a multi-religious nothing. The country is an Islamic country. And the Islamic law must continue. A Christian can never be a minister in Abuja. It's an abomination. An infidel can never become a minister, can never rule a Muslim. Asari, you need to support your Muslim brothers. You need to defend your faith. This is the time you need to defend your faith. So you know the truth like this. So your brain is thinking like this. Your brain wasn't thinking when we are supporting Muslim ticket. Your brain wasn't thinking when you are killing Igbos in Obibo. Your brain wasn't thinking when you are slaughtering in the Imo. Oh, you now realize now that the country is a multi-religious nation. You must be a bingo. You must be a fool. You must be an animal. Because you are the most idiotic human being that I have ever come across. Radical media warrior, I greet you. Greetings from here. Okay. Now, you get it. You got it right. Now let us continue. You must.
Country is not an Islamic state.
It is.
This country is not another Arab country.
It's an Arab country.
I am in support of humanity, in support of the Palestinian cause, not because they are Muslims.
If you are in support of Palestine because they are not is because they are not a Muslim, is because they are what? If you say they want their freedom, why are you against Biafra? Is Biafra not among the humanity? Why are you fighting for Nigeria not to have a referendum? Why are you killing Ndibo if you are for humanity? Why are you killing? Why are you stealing? Why do you become a pipeline guy? Why do you become boy? 70 years old fool. So you think with all this your shenanigan lies, you can deceive men like me? Who are you deceiving? Because don't you need to deceive? Ma joge. It's an I know on colors like you. We are not on colors like you. I am not on purumili like you. I am not purumili like you people. Nigeria is an Arab nation. Nigeria is an Islamic nation. Sorry, when they go and register Nigeria among the Islamic state, where were you? Were you not there? where are we? Eh? Were you not there? You were there. But you keep silent because Nigeria is an Arab nation. Now what made to take going? But there's one thing, to be honest, MAP Eziokwu bụ ndụ one in Biafra land. We must speak the truth at all costs, regardless of who is involved. Emmanuel will forget him this bomb. Forget him the idiotic nature of Asari Tukumba. Emmanuel, this very bold step at Sari take, no well only go get taking to be. Let us be honest for ourselves. And when any Igbo man who get taking this bold step, Emmanuel Sari just nefelozia the problem yana Nwike nwe, the grievances between him and the Nwike, the grudges between him and the Nwike, and he realized that he is from the same place with Nwike, and he start fighting for Nwike. Now, ọ dịghị ka ọ bụrụ onye Igbo bụ Nwike, enwere ndị Igbo man nwere ike isi na East wee pụta n'ala Igbo pụta bịakwuo ihe anụ Asari na-ekwu. Enwere onye Igbo ga-emenwe. They will not have the morale, the ball to say it. Undermine that now this man, the foolish and stupid, that knows Zuzu. Mano magodun kebu their own people first. That is why Ojos or Kalunju will walk fully against Peter Obi. Okezi Bazu walk fully against Peter Obi. Hope was on them walk fully against Peter Obi. What is it called? All the whole governors in Alibo, all of them walk against Peter Obi. Now, Mazin Namdekano is in DSS dungeon. Onwere onye Igbo pụta kwechiri na ege release. Onwego onye Igbo ifo mpụta kwechiri na Mazin Namdekano is my brother, he committed no crime. Kwechiri iya ahụ ga-emechi ya mee. When Olisametu was passing his own trial, enwere onye Igbo pụta kwechiri mba. Now, when ihe jirika ndị ugwu chọka ewepụ ihe jirika, enwere onye Igbo pụta simba na ihe jirika ya nọ dị. Enwelo. Mgbe during the time of this even this one called the former governor of CBN, Guinea Bafia, nke anụwa nsavu Buhari edechefugo mafa the idiot. Onwego onye pụta bịa kwechilu maka because all those ones are Igbo. And you know that the courage and Amalia Obu brotherhood. That is why Madi reportage Emir Fele, thank you, Raphael Adolf. Emir Fele. I cannot boy now. And we're going to put a question market. Eba kunu man now. Asani is now fighting for Nwike, regardless of the religious, regardless of their belief. I must say you try for this one, at least you use your brain, not like other my brothers Ndibo. But the same Asani is now challenging Gumi of bandit. Am I the reason? Nege kwanti obulo no nwere ife oge eme Gumi of bandit. Man o nwere ike I betray Gumi of bandit. Is okay, I will stop killing ndị Igbo. Exactly game. All now from Mars and American. On nwere ike betray Gumi shizi okay go and gbajiruzi aka ji shizie from bote the Fulani bia gbo ndị Igbo ka ya fu. Because these are the people in the use against Ndibo. Each can do good like each can do good use work. Just rise against Ndibo. You will become irrelevant for Ndugu. So he can only punish Ndugu by refusing to or stopping to kill Ndibo. And he knows that there is no born of a Fulani that can come to Igbo land and go. He like blew the highest machine gun. You should get back there. Oh, it's very painful.
Muslims, there are Christians in Palestine, and I support them. And there are even Jews in Palestine, because there are many Jews who are against the
violence. See, eliminate both Israel and Palestine. Those countries now very questioning exist.
But where I disagree with somebody is for Sheikh Gumi to demand for the removal of Yesowike. All of you know that Yesowike is not my friend. He is not. All of you know that I was one of the people who gave tough time to Yesowike as governor of Rivers State. But Abuja does not belong to Gumi. It does not belong to the North. It does not belong to Muslims.
You lie. Abuja belongs to Gumi. Abuja belongs to the North. And Abuja belongs to the Muslims. And I will prove it to you anywhere, any day, anytime.
That is the truth of the matter. And we must say it clearly. It does not belong to us as Muslims. Abuja was built with the Ijaw people's money, with Igbo people's money, with the Chakri people's money, with the Orobo people's money, with the Isoko people's money. What they told us when we were leaving Lagos to Abuja was that Abuja will be no man's land.
What they used to deceive them is that Abuja was no man's land. How on earth will a land in the north become a no man's land? Look, this is the same pattern they used to deceive Ndibo, that Lagos was no man's land. Then Ndibo, all of them out of foolishness, you went to Yoruba land, claiming that Lagos is no man's land. Today, is Lagos no man's land? The same strategy, the same pattern they used to deceive Ndibo by telling them, oh, Lagos is no man's land, come and build. You forget that no man's land. You came there, you start buying the land from somebody. Somebody sold the land for you and they say it's no man's land. How can you be buying land in no man's land? Because Nemalife. Now you go to Abuja, you meet people there. You start buying people, or you start buying land from people there. And you say that Abuja is no man's land. You see how foolish you are. Because you now believe that Abuja is no man's land. The same way you believe that Lagos is no man's land. Great man. Okija Biafra Ekenekwamgi. Iflia, Wike must be removed. Because all Igbo not there. Asari will not come out to speak this thing he's speaking now. Ndi Igbo, unana motakwa something here. Wike now, Asari is not defending Wike. Because of Wike, Asari massacred Obi-Igbo. Slaughtered more than 100,000 of Ndi Igbo in Obi-Igbo. The same Asari come to Imo State to kill. Now, Agunu, Lagos is no man's land. I had a Okamfu video now when we're governor on Lagos. Don't worry, they will the standard. They use Wike now, we develop Abuja to a standard. They develop Chenya. Abuja Nolosiana, high class standard. Mbahe bupu the capital city, capital territory from Abuja, a boogie on another state in the north. Agwaku no na die bu no man's land. Mbahu enwezi governor na Abuja. that ne create go state. Na Abuja is now a state. Highest they changes their name. Ochi from Abuja, Pozia, Bazia, Achuba, Azazia, Amona, or Banyo Fafa. You dare no try there that time. I get Jina Buniki clears. Ejidunu no where Pasachunu because Nuna here use brain. If Okasari unite, we now fighting for the betterment of Mwike. Where is his Raf was Rike? He is still busy looking for Maz and they can't down for. Oka choka here there. Where is Gumi of Idu? Oka na walk for people can make a son of Mazeto ni menga. Ogwa good now hayata a white bingo. Sianya had that now when Mazinam the Kano was released. I introduced him to many people. In a what year now? Do you understand what I am saying? Dave Umahi slaughtered in the Ebony youth, his own people, in order to please the North. Hope Uzodinma is killing and killing Nimo State in order to favor the North. How many Northern people have killed their people because of you? Asari, you betrayed your own people. You betrayed the Niger Delta and they become a boy to Ndugu. Why are you complaining? How on earth will you come out on this planet Earth to tell me that Abuja is no man's land? If Abuja is no man's land, Asari, go to Abuja and they start building in the empty land you see. Somebody will come out and tell you, this is my land. I inherited it from my father. My father owned this place. I am indigenous of this place. Abuja has a name. There is a villages there. Those villages are people's home. You can't go to a person's village and say it's no man's land. That no man's land is only it's the only language they use to deceive you. Today, Lagos is no man's land, Daddy. Go to Lagos now. Go and say that which money that was used to build Lagos. Have you forgotten that Lagos was also a federal capital before it was moved to Abuja? When they wanted to develop Lagos, what do they tell you people? Lagos is no man's land. Asarima ask you, is Lagos is here Yoruba land or not? The answer is yes. Today, who are the people? We have a Oba of Lagos or where? Because it belongs to them. They develop go Lagos. They will develop Abuja using your own brother Mwike. After it, they will throw him in the dustbin because no one is a zombie. A nincompoop. Everybody
will be removed from Abuja. Every Nigerian will be an indigenous of Abuja. They have changed all the laws. So somebody from Sokoto State, Gumi, who is from Sokoto State, is talking of Abuja. And what is his connection with Abuja?
The same somebody from Sokoto State own the whole oil well in your own land, Ejo. If you cannot even talk about what is in your land, what give you the temerity to talk about Abuja? Your own yard, your father's compound, your mother's land. The Fulanis from Sokoto is telling you that oil in your land belong to the Sokoto. Are you not aware of it? A Fulani from Jigawa is telling you that oil in Niger Delta belong to Jigawa people. What have you done about it? Asari? Or haven't you seen the video? 87% of the oil well in Ijo land where you and your brothers are pipeline guard. Who own the oil wells? Is it not from the Fulanis from Sokoto, Jigawa, Katsina, Kano, Kaduna? Have you been able to request for what belongs to you? Asari Tokombo, Ikwi, Ezulo. First of all, fight for the what belongs to you. Be in charge of your natural resources. Look at Adamawa gold. The Fulanis in Adamawa are mining their gold. Look at the Californium that was discovered in Borno State. Who are the people selling and using it? Do you know that 1 gram of Californium is $27 million? 1 gram. And the 1,000 gram make 1 kilogram. Asari, are you aware of this? that the Californium that was discovered in Borno State is capable of building 10 Dubais in Nigeria. But that Californium was used by the British and some few individuals in the north. Asari, what did you do? You are busy. You are ready at every given time. You are now coming out. Hey, Abuja is no man's land. You tell us that when you go to Abuja, you will pursue people there, and every Nigerian will be an indigenous people of Abuja. Abuja, you is law. Now what actually? Damn over. So, Emalife, every indigenous people will be Abuja. Then the indigenous of Abuja, where will you throw them to? Okay. Dịka ihe eji wee chụọla ọgbanje aja, ihe eji achụ aja n'abalị. Protect your own. Your own land belongs to the north, and you want to bring out to the land that is in the north. Emalife, asị gị na inwelo sense, ọ bụla eziokwu na inwelo sense. Asị na iwe ezi ụlọ, o imebe ka ezi ụlọ n'eziokwu. So anyị gwa gị na north ga-ekwe ka infidel like Nwike bịa bụrụ minista there. Don't worry, mgbe a ga-amount to the pressure from Tinubu, ị ga-afụ ka ife ihe Shetima ga-eme Tinubu. Ị ga-ama that na a two captain cannot be in a ship. Ọkwa Supreme Court have already delivered. Now Tinubu have relaxed. Kịta ka ọ ga-achịpụta mba aka efozia the characters. Ị ka na-ekwu okwu marginalization. Ka anyị na-ege the ezu ụlọ ntị. Ikpe onye ezi ọhịa nwere sense.
What is Dr. Ahmed Gumi connection with Abuja? That he will be talking about Abuja. That Wike should be removed. It's like me. I have been anti-Israel from the beginning. If you call me, if you like, call me anti-Semitic. I'm anti-Semitic. I do not believe in the Holocaust. The Holocaust was 419. The Holocaust was made up. Because the Balfour Declaration of 1917 preceded the Holocaust. And it was planned. The Holocaust was planned to steal Palestinian land, to kill Palestinians. Why is it that it's Germans that committed the so-called Holocaust against the Jews, according to them? But it is Arabs, it is Palestinians that are bearing the consequences and the brunt of the Holocaust. Have you seen that before? So we know, it is very clear that the Holocaust was false, it was a fraud, it was a hoax, it was a scam. It was done just to take over Palestinian land. And definitely one day it will fail. So, Wike is a Christian. The majority of the people supporting Israel are Christian, Zionist Christian, they call themselves. He is free whether he's in government or not, to show his preference to where he belongs to. Even if he pretends, it does not make anything. Calling for his removal is stupidity of the highest order. This country does not belong to Muslims alone. It does not.
So Ahmed Gumi now is a stupid man to you. Ahmed Gumi, look at this one. So you now know that the country does not belong to Ahmed Tinubu. I mean Ahmed Gumi, the Gumi of bandit. Now, Asari, can you be bold enough to say that oil in your compound belong to you? MAP is challenging you. MAP is challenging Asari to make a video to say that oil in Niger Delta belong to Niger Delta. All na Gumi of bandit, Ebupulogishi the next day. Can you be bold enough to say that oil in Bayelsa belong to Bayelsa people? Can you be bold enough to say that oil in River State belong to River State? Are you aware that indigenous people that own the oil are being paid just 65,000 naira? 65,000 naira, convert it to euro. 1 euro now is 1,200 and something naira. That is, your people are not living up to 1 euro a month. A month, or not in a day. That means I know many now. Yeah, I know many. But Nigeria make go call the whole Calabari. I'll buy the whole Calabari. And the position I started to be my mba. Nga make sure I'm go tell his fellow Ezulos about poultry. Ebe Ngedosie as the chief in commander of all pigs. I will make Asari the commander of all my pig as a pig he is, as a Zulu. Az knows themselves. He can easily communicate with the other Azs. 21 piglets. So with that 21 piglet now, when we can say, okay, bring that your 21 piglet. Let me buy like another 20 piglet, 10 female and 10 male. Then go Ablosia the chief pig in command. Anything chief in command. So I, MAP, will now make you the chief in command of all my pigs. Iblosia Akbo Ezulo 1 of Calabari. Akanachi Ezulo 1 of Calabari. This title, you got come over before you man you get this title free. Ezulo free, but Akanachi Ezulo 1 of Calabari, you go pay. You got over before this title. You can get such a big title for free. You need to pay me. You got come over. I dare you, Asari, to claim oil in your father's land. Claim the natural resources that God bless your land with. If you are a man, I challenge you to protect your oil and say for Shakigumi to threaten your brother Nwike, and the Abuja was built by Shekiri money, by Yoruba people money, by Ijaw people money, by the Igbos money. For this, you are now taking the oil that belongs to you people, so that let them roast you like a dead pig. Are you not ashamed of yourself? For how at this your age, you are still doing boy. You are licking the ass of a Fulani bandit in order to get a peanut. Ha! I said although you don't fall my hand because you're already a failure. 70 years old fool. Can you
get belongs to some other people alone. It belongs to all of us.
Who are you?
Does not have the right. Because somebody met with the Israeli ambassador, so he should be removed. If we allow these psychopaths.
You said because somebody met with Israeli ambassador and should be removed, and they are against it. But because of Mazen and the kind went to Israel, you get angry and start attacking him. Have you forgotten? Oh, you think we forget? You think we don't know history? Because Mazen and the kind broadcast from Israel, you now start killing Biafrans. You now start fighting. You start fighting for Islam instead of fighting for your freedom. Why did you betray the Mazen and the kind? Is it not because you want to become a house boy for Ndindugu? So your brain, you want to tell us now that you have a brain because Wike is involved, because a Niger Delta person is involved. What of Edwin Clark that is still mumuing himself? Uzu Dike, an elderly bingo like Edwin Clark, don't know when to speak and when not to speak. An elderly bingo, a cookie, a cookie, that don't know the kind of statement, the kind of utterance that's supposed to come out from an elderly person like him. Open the gutter, the smelling wound called mouth on his face, and say that Anambra, Imo, and Abia should be removed from oil producing country, as if the oil belonged to his father, as if he, Edwin Clark, has an oil well in the Niger Delta, as he can come out, be bold enough to claim any oil in his own land. Are you people not foolish and stupid at the same time? You see the reason why the Gumi of bandits can come out to address you people as nothing but a murutum pafu, as nothing but a nicompoops, as nothing but a pulpit, as nothing but house pet. Or when if you know past, you don't know when to speak and when to side for your people. Fight for your freedom, where the natural resources in your home, in your land, you will be in charge. You will decide and determine what you will do it for. When any person want to come and draw the oil, you will tell the person, 1 barrel of oil can be sold for 35 naira. It is your money. You will take it, and if you like, you invest it in your hometown. If you like, you use it to boncha. If you like, you will lose the money. But the most important thing is that the money belongs to your people, and your people are enjoying the money. But you refuse. You say that instead of your people to enjoy the money, let Fulani from Jigawa continue enjoying it. Let Fulani from Sokoto continue enjoying it. Let Fulani from Castina continue enjoying it, because they told you that Igbos are your enemy. Today, it's Igbo people that is calling for Wike's remove. Is it Igbo people that want to jail a fella? Is it Igbo people that is paying your people just ordinary 65,000 and make somebody like Tompolo to be a pipeline guard and make you to be shouting like Ezulo you are? Look at how the almighty Asari is now talking like a parrot he is. 70 years old fool, for that matter. Join hands and fight for Biafra. You say no, it's your religion matters for you. You're religious or not, you want to defend your faith and become a slave. You went ahead and killed a lot of people, and you think after killing them, you will now have the equal right with the Gumi of bandit. So your mind now tell you, because you're a Muslim, you can now speak with your where other Muslim from the north are speaking. You are also regarded as infidel like Muike. You are regarded as a fake Muslim in as far as the north is concerned. Why can't you rise up and question about the gold mining in Zamfara state? Why? In Zamfara state, there is gold there. Have you questioned who are the people mining that gold? Do you know how much a gram, just gram of gold? A gram of gold is 50 euro. I mean $50 for just 1 gram. Now 1,000 gram make 1 kilogram. Do you know how much the Zamfara government and the Zamfara politicians and their citizens, do you know how much they are making in Zamfara gold? The first one they mined was very small, the last 3 years, and they sold it for 5 billion naira. 5 billion for just a few pieces they bring for just testing. Asari, I am asking you, are you a man enough to ask question? Now, since you betrayed your people for Yoruba, what have you there benefited? Can you get this one Ezulo, one Banshee? Betrayers everywhere.
Sick people who think they're entitled, who think they're better than all others, they're stronger than all others. All of us will be moving, walking into our grave, our dishonorable grave, walking under their feet, our dishonorable grave.
Ezulo.
Muslim ticket was voted by Nigerian people because they know who Tinubu is.
Muslim ticket was voted by INEC and the Nigerian judiciary out of ignorance of obedient movement, not Nigerians. Nigeria did not participate in that very contraption election. Rather, the election was rigged by INEC and the judiciary. The evidence is everywhere. But guess what? You are in a country where there is no law. You go explain, tire, no evidence. continue your cry. It's too early to be crying, Asari now. All the too early. Tinubu have not spent 1 year in the office. So why all this cry? Why all this noise? Allow the North. Now you will understand what Jonathan passed through. Now you will see the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was crying or is crying and be shouting for your own freedom. But you did not respect the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You now be thinking that you are in an equal level with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Look at Israel like you. Dika blum condom use uche nyumuazi have on. Just name it go forward. Then just look at yourself. You want to please others to displease yourself. You are a mumu man. I said you are a mumu man, 70 years old fool for that matter. Nega no can be Israel.
Because a lot of us know. I did not vote Ahmed Bola Tinubu because he's a Muslim. Because I know him. I know what he's capable of doing.
So what is he capable of doing? One-sided appointment, or neglecting your region, or making sure that Nigeria will become a family property. Now tell us what is Ahmed Tinubu capable of doing.
And that's why I supported him. That's why I support him. Even though today I might have some things. The appointment that is going on is one-sided. We must speak out.
Makia, because you say that appointment Bola Ahmed Tinubu have made is one-sided. For this, you must tender public apology to Tinubu. In fact, you will beg. You go beg. Tinubu will deal with you. Share this word you said. This truth that you vomited with your mouth. What give you the temerity, the impetus, the audacity, the guts to say this truth? So you know that the appointment is one-sided. Now tell us, what do you know about Tinubu that you know is capable of appointing one-sided? Is that one of the qualities why you protected him and you voted for him? Now it's coming out in your mouth that everything he's doing is now nepotism, favorism. Have you seen that the person you brought to Nigeria is as well as a gumi of bandits? Now you bring somebody that is making appointments one-sided, and you are proud, you are not ashamed, and you say that Joe Biden have destroyed the reputation of America. Now, which reputation are you now destroying? Bringing somebody that is making a one-sided appointment. Are you not foolish? 70 years old fool. Now tell me, are you not foolish? Now imagine an American citizen who will now say, okay, this Asari, I heard said something about Joe Biden. Let me just go and listen to what the Asari just said. And he now come to this your video and listen where you are messing with the name of Joe Biden, saying that Joe Biden have brought American to their knees, that Joe Biden have bring the American integrity to zero, that Joe Biden have killed and destroyed the reputation of American. And he come to this point and hear you saying that you brought somebody who is you campaign for a Muslim ticket. At the same time, you now brought somebody who his appointment is one-sided, and you did not feel remorse, and you are proud of such anarchy. Don't you know that you are an anarchist? Are you not aware, Asari Tukumbo? Now, how do you want the American person to feel that how do you want them to see you and the other Nigerians, those that are protecting the APC? They will look you as one of the most confused idiots on this planet Earth. And people like you have bring the image of the zoo called Nigeria to zero. Are you not listening to yourself? You see the reason. Let me tell Biafrans and the IPOB this one word today. The most idiotic and uneducated person in IPOB is better than the most intelligent and educated person as a one Nigeria. Go and check it anywhere. When somebody you consider as an idiot in IPOB, when you drop that person and drop the most intelligent and the educated one Nigeria, you will see that an idiot in IPOB become one Nigeria. He will become better than professors, because you consider him as an idiot when he was in IPOB, because IPOB has many millions of high intelligent people, smart people. So when the knowledge of that person you are seen as idiot is compared with other places like high intelligent, but when brought to Nigerian standard, you will see the idiot becoming very smart. That is how an imbecile in China is better than somebody who read and studied science and technology and technology in Nigeria. An imbecile in Russia is better than somebody who studied an engineer in Nigeria. You can compare the two. An illiterate in Italy is better than a professor in Nigeria. Go and ask Professor Chokoma Soludo. Go and ask your vice chancellors. They are the one who will come out publicly and ring a lesson for an illiterate. Is it not happening? And they will hire a lawyer, a senior advocate of the zoo called Nigeria, to defend an illiterate that he will rule them. Somebody who forged a certificate is ruling SANS, and the SANS are defending the person. What a shame. What image and what are you people prostrating before the world? I am asking you, what is different between this your Ishiazu with the brain of Indi Ishiazu autopilot? When you speak, are you not ashamed? Oniyela de megi keche kike ka ọ dị ụmụ nwaanyị Arabu. Ọ dị ka nwaanyị achọrọ ije duo na dị ọfụ. Eze ụlọ. Hey, ị chọrọ ịma gumi of bandit aka. Onye mega invite na Abuja were ofu bandit gbagbuo gị dị ike gacha. Oh, challenge kwara ndị Israel si ha bịa na ya dị ready.
This is not Lagos. The president must know that the party is following in making appointment as if appointment is for Lagos, as if Nigeria is for Lagos, is dangerous. He already has a lot of problems. You know, we must point.
Okay, shut up. When Buhari was making his own appointment, what were you people thinking? Were you people not clapping for APC? Buhari introduced these things, and all of you keep quiet. So, Goga, shut up your fucking smelling mouth. Are you mad? Come with your noise, sir. Why Jesus? Why Jesus? Okay, the area Tinubu is going, but you said you know Tinubu very well, that you know what Tinubu is capable of doing, and he is showing you what he is capable. Yet you cannot show remorse. You cannot apologize to the zoo called Nigeria. You cannot apologize to your fellow monkeys. You cannot apologize to your fellow pigs. You cannot apologize to your fellow idiotic idiots. You cannot apologize, and you are still be proud to defend the Tinubu. Oh, the area, the dimension is bringing is not good. It's kindred. Buhari kindred cannot say anything. Mbulu Tinubu, he ain't get my appointment, I'm going to my appointment, you have one in town. I'm question chief of staff, army staff. Tinubu, as you know, I'm gauging the whole key position. If you don't like it, go to court. Any senator, there is a many pictures, another senator. One Geji, minister of all the whole key points. Highest, he make your noise in EFCC, the Apple. And in EFCC, EFCC chairman, my job. so that any person will tell you then Inspector General of Police gave my in-law. Okay, because of army now require some training. And when each one of my relative no into military near the chief of army staff. Then Attorney General gave my no one girl na-eficha. Ịma Tinubu ya na-efichala Tinubu ya na-eficha na iche na ọsọsọ ụmụ ya ọwụsa ọ ga na-eficha na aze imagine ka eji na-ama perepere ka ụsụ tọrọ atọ ya dị n'elu nwaanyị ịwakwa Tinubu nwere ike ịnọ n'elu nwaanyị chee na ụsụ nọ gị n'elu mebi na agbanyụrụ ọkụ agbanyụ o wee yipụcha akwa ya wee begolo n'elu nwaanyị wee mezie misteki gbanwụ ọkụ ị na-afụ ihe nọ gị n'elu nọrọ nọ na ụmụ nwaanyị na-atara ịkwa ahụ Maazị Achebe be serious na eweta ọkụ eme ọ na-adịghị gị nna ụmụ nwanyị kee ka ahụ unu ji enye ọtọ ma ihe dịka Tinubu dakwasị unu n'elu ahụ imagine with akwa ọnọdụ oyipụzi akwa Maazị Achebe be serious na ịmahụ na ị nọ na live video gị na-emeje gị sef come on be serious ndị shashi ga-aba mee hey, it's too early to cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Asari Bena. Don't worry. I will talk to Tinubu. Let me call Tinubu. We can't take this anymore. I need to call Tinubu. This can't continue. This can't continue. Hello, Tutu Nubu. Continue. Can you go to know the lamentation of one of the Israel?
This thing out. Why should someone like Posun Tijani be in this government? After all the abuse and criticism, the president should look back at the appointment and rewind it, retrace it, and balance it. This is a country that belongs to all of us.
Yeah, who?
It does not belong to Bajabi Amira alone. It does not belong to Ahmed Bola Tinubu alone. It does not belong to Muchai Topasari alone. It does not belong to Mahmoud Gumi alone. There must be dissenting voices. But what should be paramount is the national interest of Nigeria. What is the national interest of Nigeria? That must be paramount. Anybody that wants to sacrifice the national interest of Nigeria for any other thing, we tell them stop.
The national interest of Nigeria is making sure that Nigeria is Islamized. The national interest of Nigeria is making sure that fuel is sold for 1,500 naira per liter. The national interest of Nigeria is to make sure that only Dangote has the monopoly to produce cement and any other thing. The national interest of Nigeria is that they will remove Wike from that minister of Abuja. And there is no any person, even very soon they will impeach Akpabio and put another person there. They'll mark my word, it will happen in your own very eyes. So Asare, stop crying. Nigeria has no national interest. The national, I heard that Nigeria won 11 billion case, $11 billion. And then Buhari is begging to borrow 1.5 billion. Now, can Tinubu, can Tinubu suspend the borrowing and bring that money they want and use it? The answer is no. Their national interest is to make sure that Nigeria suffer. Help me ask Asari or Kim Don Williams. Let me ask Asari, was he killing Igbos for the national interest? Hmm? Is it for the national interest? The Obibo massacre, is it for the national interest? The Imo State massacre, is it for national interest? The Abia State massacre, is it for national interest? The Anambra State, Ihiala to be precisely massacre, is it for national interest? Asari Tukumbo, Nwike must be removed by fire, by force. Ikuchie ndị Muslim ụzọ, ha pịawa gị azụ na ibulu onye ala izu ụlọ oke mgbada dịka gị. Listen.
Because you know me, I was a supporter of Biafra. I was a leader of Biafra. I walked away when I saw that it was going nowhere. There was a lot of evil in it. Today I am 100% Nigerian. I'm fighting on the side of Nigeria. I'm making sacrifices on the side of Nigeria. I will continue to make that sacrifice. Dr. Ahmed Gumi, you don't have any this thing to say Wike should be removed. Wike is a Christian. You are a Muslim. If you are supporting Palestine because of this thing, I have beard. I have beard as you have.
Ndị be anyị ọbịa ka eji ama nwoke Maazị Collins Mozie ndewo from here na bia they tell the no man. Okay, Ahmed Gumi bandit have beers, Asari have beers, and he think that two of them are equal. Do you know that Ahmed bandit is the only man that will go and negotiate with bandit, negotiate with Boko Haram, and he will be escorted by the Nigerian army and Nigerian DSS to go and talk to the bandit and the Boko Haram, and they come back. Nigeria will tell you that they don't know where bandit and Boko Haram is. Can you do it? Eh? Igemenwe. Come on, Michael, wisdom, greetings from here. Igemenwe. Somebody, a Boko Haram speaker, bandit representative, is being protected by DSS. Do you know the reason why this Ezulo is making mouth? The only thing that he can use to threaten all this Gumi of bandit and the North is the killing of Ndibo, that he will stop killing Ndibo. Because he know that the Fulanis cannot come down to Igbo land to kill us, apart from him coming in the name of Nigerian army with his boys. That is the only thing. He will only tell them, if you people try this, I will stop killing Igbo. I will withdraw my men from Hope Uzodinma. I will withdraw my men from Okezi Bazo. I will withdraw my men from Ojozakalo. And the Igbos, I will let the Igbos to deal with you people. That is the only thing. Because Oye in his own compound, he is not in charge. He is just a security bandit. He is. You are just, Asari is nothing but a security bandit. So you know all the truth. But because of your evil and selfish interest, you refuse to say it. Eh? Akpamu dịka gị. Akpamu ewu dịka gị. Izi nwụlala monkey. Just negodu ka ọ dịka nwaanyị Muslim achọ ije du na di. Ọkụfọ ebe anụ akị adịrị ọ dịka ubu ala dị. Asari is ruler one of Calabari Kingdom. You are now selling yourself. So you are now bringing yourself out. I Gualonu, serve the Nigeria and come back in shame. Serve the zoo and come back in shame. You can never serve Nigeria and come out be proud. Ask Hejirika. Ask Jonathan. Ask Daziano Madeke. Ask Ngige. Ask Amechi. Ask Ulisametu. You can never say, ask Ken Sarowiwa. Ask all your people that have served the zoo, how do they end up? They ended up being killed, disgraced, arrested, detained, and jailed. Go and make researches. You will not be exception. Ask Itompolo. After all his effort, his father's house was burned down. All his university was seized. Today they have given him another contract. Wait until the contract finish. They will still take everything they give to him. The only thing that they will leave for him is the one that he have eaten. But every other thing they will still take everything out. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You're on the moon. For how long will you people be begged for peanut? Why can't you people rise up and fight for your freedom? Why can't you people rise up and do the needful? You have all it takes to demand for referendum. But you say no. You cannot even be bold enough to talk about a restructure for that will enable you to have access, not to become a pipeline guard, but to be in charge of the natural resources the Almighty God have blessed you with. You choose to become an errand boy for the people that's supposed to be an errand boy to you. You see, I was Biafran before, Biafran leader before. I choose to walk away. I am now fighting with Nigeria. I am making a sacrifice. What sacrifice did you make for Biafra to come? You didn't make any sacrifice for Biafra. How do you expect the Biafra to come? But you are now making a sacrifice for Nigeria because you have submitted yourself as a slave. You don't have choice. If you refuse, they will take your head. You have committed yourself beyond any other thing. You cannot go back. So, are you now pitying yourself? Are you now see what you have done to yourself? Can I get up on this Ozundo?
Nobody can stop me on the road and call me Boko Haram. If you call me Boko Haram, I am up to the task to tell you that I am not Boko Haram, whether you are a Jew or not. You are no more man than me. If you kill, I will also kill you. Because in this killing business, I am professional.
In the killing business, he is a professional. Now you see the only way. Who are the people he is killing? Only the Igbos, because the Igbo governors and the Igbo leaders give him the hand. This man Elijulafo. Oh, Nandi Banaloni. This man Agabu professional. He is a professional because none of Bobiana Nimo State Obuokpata on free. Obiana Abia State Obuokpata on free. Obiani Nayanambra Obuokpata on free. Courtesy of Professor Charles Chukuma Soludo. Courtesy of Ojozo Kalo and Okezi Bazu. Courtesy of Hope Ozodimba. And he is a tout. Today he is bragging about killing Igbo, becoming a professional in killing with the blood of innocent Igbo people. And we are here shouting, we are smart. At times it's good for him to confess so that Igbo will see the rate, how we reduce ourselves to zero. At times I feel happy when they are speaking how what they are doing to Igbo. And I will be thinking, is it that the Igbos are not seeing what is happening to them, or we are so daft? Are we worse than Fulani? Edition how high with this Fulani. It's very funny at times. The so-called Igbo smart, the way other people are using us. He is a professional. Ask him, Asari, well, are you killing for the national interest, or you are killing for hatred? Why are you killing? You are a professional in killing what type of people? What type of people are you a professional in killing? Izulo.
So don't come and tell me that it's ready. It's an insult on the old Muslim. That Jews will come and look at us because they did business with Israelis. That if I have beard, they are going to say I'm Boko Haram. Let them come now and do it. They think this is Gaza.
Nigeria is not Gaza. Nigeria is not Gaza. If Israel try Nigeria, Asadu will bring Israel to their knee. If Israel try Nigeria, believe you me, what Asari will do to Israel, what Asari will do to Israel, Ntenoria gas wulu. Ntenoria gas wulu. Because Asari will destroy Israel. Only Asari alone. What is Palestine waiting himself? Palestine should come and take Asari so that he will kill the whole Israel. Uzu. Each and aka na anụ ọgụ AK-47. Gaa na Gaza na aka ifu di ya na-agba di ya n'ọbọmbụ ka.
So let us stop this nonsense in this country. Trying to whip up sentiment. If we want to come out straight, we want to criticize Ahmed Bola Tinubu based on his policy, based on his appointment, let us come out and criticize him. For me, I am a supporter of Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Come rain, come shine.
Okay.
Because others have not been better than him. Others have not been better than him. We are all in this country. They gave money to people that we should not import rice. That we should not import things. They gave them money when rice was 6,000 a bag. Some of them collected 20 billion, 30 billion from the bank. So that rice will be there. Immediately they collected the money, they increased the bag of rice to 60,000.
What did you do?
The money is not their own. They are not even paying back the money.
Okay.
So many policies of government have failed. Who are here when Sadia, the minister of TIF, they call her humanitarian ministry, was collecting 500 billion every month, stealing the money, stealing their Abacha's loot.
But Asari, are you aware that $600 billion that belong to Niger Delta was seized by Malami? What have you done to retrieve that money, Asari? Did you hear what I just said? 600 billion and 6 billion. 600 billion that was meant for the Ijaw people, the Niger Delta. Malami single-handedly embezzled it. And they are fighting for one Nigeria. Why haven't you raised alarm about it? Why haven't you stopped the oil from flowing? Guess what? They no born any of you were to ask Malami to return it or to stop oil.
Who are here when Malami took Niger Delta people's money, which he will bring back definitely, whether this government likes it or not. Malami must bring back our 600 billion. He will bring it back. Collected our money.
Do you hear it? Malami, a northern person, collected 600 billion Niger Delta people's money. Edwin Clark was there, and a Fulani collected 600 billion that was meant for them. Tompolo was there. Wike was there. Asari Tukumbo was there. Eteketom was there. All these bingos was there. And the Malami single-handedly collected 600 billion. And about to go like this. 600 billion. 600 million. 600 billion. Billy. And he seized the money. He chucking the money. He chopped the money. He swallowed the money. Asari, what did you do? Whether the government wants it or not, you will return it. Who will return it? Tinubu is an errand boy to the Fulanis. Uzuza Piawanyas. Even Nanos Jagaban. We go with all trespass, yeah, they will bring him to his knee.
600 billion. And this you are one Nigeria and you are defending it. It's part of the sacrifice you are making, right? But you run away from Biafra who want to give you your freedom. Oswald. You see your senses, you don't have sense. You are part of the leadership, right? These are the things, all of you who call yourselves leaders. We are the leaders of Nigeria. We are the leaders. We decide what happened. In your presence, Malami collected your birthright. What is rightfully yours? Malami collected it. And the embezzled 600 billion made for Niger Delta. And they are now telling us if the government like it or not. If the government like it or not, what will you do? Ikechukunmaji, greetings from here. Nkechi, greetings. What will you do? Can you challenge Erufai? Can you challenge Brutai? Can you challenge Ganduju? Can you challenge Yusuf? Can you challenge what is it called? Abakayari? Can you challenge Malami? Who can you challenge in the north? Who are you? You are nothing but a boy to all these people. So you are just a slave. Who are you to challenge them? If you make noise, they will arrest you. Have you forgotten that they hold you a record? The massacre of Obibo. You raise a gun in a live video. Do you think that they have forgotten all those things? Anytime you go, you think you have grown wings, they will bring all those cases against you. Ask Ojus Okalu, how do they cut him into pieces? They caught Ojus Okalu because he chopped Abia State money. And whenever they want to deal with him, they will bring the case and he will submit because there is a prison door that is widely open waiting for him. If he misbehaves, they will push him. The same prison is waiting for you, Asari. Once you bite more than you can chew, you will go to prison. They tell you, not be said and say, try yourself now. Go and fight for 600 billion meant for Niger Delta. Who is Niger Delta? There is no men in Niger Delta. We don't have men in Niger Delta. What we have there is failed women. Failed women. Even say failed women is more better than, I think. No. Let me just manage to upgrade you people to 70 years old women of oil. So Felix, greetings from here. Okay, what? You want money, made the renew or the Ezulo. Fakoye Mkpog Eziohia is a white pig and they are smart. Ezulo kill. Ezulo. Ezibute Ezulo kill. Kaya ngeji kpog Eziohia. Agwago nge emepelili poultry ebe a na-azụ ezi. Mezie gị ịkpọta all those 21 piglet ịmụ. Mezie gị aka na-azụ ezi one of Ezulo of Calabari. Mgbada dịka gị na-ele ndị na-aba mba be confused. Malami or with Palestine or Muslim or be against Israel or Gumi. Just the coherence. What bon? Again, I know Pamanti.
Malami will bring it back. We are here. Different type of policies that we saw. So you come out, Muslim teacher, they are supporting Israel. Is it not a Muslim, Babangida, that recognizes the state of Israel? Is it not Kowan, a Christian, that severed the relationship with Israel? The people should not think we are fools.
You are a big fool. Even calling you a fool is underrated.
Dr. Ahmed Gumi, if you are serving an interest other than the interest of the people, what you are saying is not an Islamic interest. Abuja does not belong to you. Your kobo was not used in building Abuja. We can talk. Equally, all you money build Abuja. You contributed nothing. You are just another parasite in this place. So stop talking rubbish.
Eziolo. Gumi of Bandit don't need to build Abuja before you own Abuja. If Gumi of bandit can own oil in your fatherland, who are you to question his comment in Abuja? And you must save your father first before save your. Can you talk about your own land? Are you not aware that the land, your own land, is owned by Jigawa people, by Sokoto people? You are saying Abuja is no man's land. Chineke kpọkwa ezinụlọ gị ọkụ dị kpọna na ya sakwa gị dị. Gumi is fighting for his people. Do you fight for your people? Are you not a pipeline guide for Gumi? Are your people not guiding pipeline for Gumi? Your people are guiding pipeline for Gumi of bandit. And you are here making noise. Nah, don't worry. They will soon position you. Nkechi, oh man, we're shame. He is shameless and foolish. Onwe he if a pig can be ashamed, a pig will not enter into a swamp, into the poto. How can a pig have a little shame? A pig inji poto asaro. This man is a shameless bingo, or not the shapeless, or the shameless. Ezulo, only form and left here from right. I think they are not fighting for one Nigeria 100%. Nah, if you maybe go alomel. Can I get up on your can we make you?
Don't talk in the name of Islam. You are not talking in the name of Islam.
He's talking in the name of Allah. Allah Kumi. Allah
Islam
Koban.
we need unity among humanity to fight this fight of the evil, Illuminati, Freemasonry, Zionist, apartheid state of Israel. And to pull it down. People all over the world should come down and pull down this Illuminati, Zionist, apartheid, Freemasonry state of Israel.
I am going right now in Israel to go and pull it down. Oh yeah, let's go and pull Israel down. Even 1 billion of Islam cannot pull Israel down. Israel, the Muslim, no. Israel, Jibob, and then I cannot hear Israel analyze a Kawako AK-47 Nakata Nissan or Ebazem. Israel ala Kodiaka. Israel Gano one day to 6,000 bomb. Gaza Nandos Keban Hanab. No, the Kokum at this earth. But the only person that Nigeria is not a Gaza that he can destroy. Why are you calling the world? Which of the world? Am I part of the world you are calling? So okay, bomb Israel. Yeah, any person actually bomb Israel should contact me. We need to go now. I destroy Israel. Okunu wata. Nkapia ebe niile. Nkapia ebe niile. Ifuli ọ na-aka akọ ka ndị all those underage kindergarten. Nkapia. Very animalistic bingos ebe niile. Eju ebe niile na-akụfushi akọ. Hey, the world shall come. May we go pull Israel down. Ọwụ na amụchi Jordan ike. Ha tụnyere Israel aka na. Iraq ọ nọ ha nọrọ Israel nso ya na Iran. America dalụnụ gwọpịa ebe ọrụ enwe bọmbụ America ha losisi ntachagolu nchara nne a na-achọ ebe ga-eji test ka ama mọ ka na-alụ ọrụ imekete enwe anwa. Iran, Iraq, Jordan, Lebanese, all this Lebanese ọ gịnị ka na-akpọ ha enwe anwa wee ma Israel aka na nke ikpeazụ a. That Joe Biden ga-ekpochepụta ha kọntrị mgbe ahụ na kweta na ọ na-eme. Iche na Israel bụ ndị Igbo. Iche na Netanyahu ka ọ gịnị ka na-akpa iche na Hope Uzodimma. Iche na Hope Uzodimma na Orji Uzor Kalu na-achị Israel. Ihe na-achị Israel bụ ndị obi akpọ. Ndị agadi nwaanyị izu
obi lewa. Ịmụ ya na-akpọ obi nlewa. Obi elewago ha. Ịnwa anwa. Okay, Egypt nọ there. Mgbe aka ndị Nigeria ga-eji chetelu na Egyptian you see today, you shall see them no more. Ịma na ọgụ Israel na Egypt nnụbụ before. Egypt, ịma na people amara na Egypt nweburu oil before. Egypt nwere oil na aga gụọ the history. Egypt nwere oil. Na-eme Palestine na Israel na-eme ya ha na-eme. Egypt na-ele their oil wee na-anụsokwa Israel ọgụ wee na-asọpọtụ Palestine. So ofu bọmbụ ka Israel ntụ na Egypt, all their oil awọ mmiri. Ịgwa ya na-asị bọmbụ Israel tụrụ n'Egypt mere oil ndị Egypt wọzia mmiri atọ na oil to mmiri. Egypt elewezia mmiri n'ọnụ oil. Elu tata Egypt enwerezi oil. The word should come, let's go to Israel and bring it down. Azari is just nothing but a murutum pafu. Eche Israel bụ ala Igbo. Ebe ga-ebi iyilu black and black, kpọnya special force. Hope ụzọ dị mma ebunye gị egbe. Ije n'ebe na-eme marriage. Igbagbo innocent youth na-enwere egbe. Tatatatam. In this killing, we are professional. Oh yeah, go and become professional in Israel now. Emo ogo football bụ n'isi adịka isi azụ. Ị ga-anụ n'isi a utom. Mmiri ebi ebe niile. Mmiri na-nshi adatu ebe niile shie. Ị ga-anụzi afọ ga-amasị na ihe dị ọdịsị ihe ịmụ ezi chizieri ya na-amapụta kum kum kum. Maazị Achebe, be serious for once na ịmara dị na live video. Ị gafego this stage na be serious. Emo oge bọmbụ ihe anya abịa gị naanị iche ọkweche ọ na-aka iche gba jee kịta this thing uranium France na-egobu 5 cent na Niger Republic na-elezi that the uranium $200. Ịmụnwere idea? Nene kono melu mebele 70 years old man. You are a woman. You is with a woman. Ochen Israel ba Igbo. Iche no Biafra ka na-ekwu in Israel. Ihe na-agwa gị ya ndị obi ilewa, ndị obi akpọ. Ndị ebisi ha ka inwe echo ha sị gị mba na echi eteke ka inwe kịta na kịta ka mma. Ịbịa ka ịpụ ha sị gị mba na esi na aga na anwụ ịmapụkwa ihe ma uru ofu onye anahụ. And iwu bụ na ị ga-ada there. Iwu bụ na ị ga-ada there. Because Israel ịnọkata igbu ofu onye Israel na jụọ Gaza how many Israel ka ha bụ. Jụọ ha gịnị na-eme ha kịta. Imagine ịmakwa na ihe Hamas bụ n'Israel elubeghị ka ihe Fulani bụ sọsọ n'Enugu. Ihe ndị a bụ na Israel elubeghị ka ihe bụ n'Imo steeti. Mana efu ka Israel ji ha retaliate. Oya ka na-asị gị that people value their citizens. Government value her citizens. Oblo like Nigeria. Nenwelo image. Their citizen far is valued more than their citizen. Okoko is more valued more than any Nigeria. Go and ask. Water. Mba Asari freedom man. Asari watch the former president of Gabon. Friends and well wishers, my friends, make noise. Make noise. Make noise. Come out, make noise. So I'll get you that Libongo make noise. Let us make noise. Ochen Israel make noise. Common na UN Secretary General si na Israel emefego ka ha butuo. Israel demand for the man to leave office, and now watch now the man ga apụ n'office very soon. Not to talk of doing Israel attack. The country nwere ike ịdị na-ayọ Israel kịta ha butuo Israel na-ege ha ntị wee America and Britain. Or apart from these two countries and the China and the Russia, every other country nọkata wee nwa anwa wee cross or boundary. Israel ata ha ka nchi, ọkwa taa ha ka popcorn maka chi. The worst part na all the whole Asian country enwere onye gbagote there. Even Japan no with America. One Israel is equal to 1,000 Palestinians. Agwalo ha na uche ha dịrị ada favor. Uche ha dịrị ha che nwoke anọghị eche na Israel na-eme ihe one Nigeria, the southeast, the north and the southwest. Oche n'ihe Israel na-eme because ịma na ịnanya Gaza dị ọna, Israel abịa na Palestine nọ na. So ha chee na ha ga-akọnka m nwa ya nwa. Israel kpochepụgodu Gaza today, onwe ha onye ga-ekwutinye ọnụ. The case ga-anwụ natural death. They no born you well to talk. Ka ịmakwa ndị kwu Israel na-azụ. Sọsọ America world power ka country ga-ama ha aka. Ime ọ na America na-afụ the more dangerous. N'ụwa adịrị mma tata bụ America na-afụ. N'ụwa niile na-agba ayara na problem dị ebe niile n'ụwa. Ime ha na America na-akọs ya. Ime ọ na America chọkwa udo dị n'ụwa kịta udadị. America na Britain bi na-etinye all this ọgbayara ma Ukraine war, Russia ma ihe anụ a North Korea na-ebido ma ọgụ adị na Palestine. America dị behind all this nonsense. Yeah, business and onye aka ha ji eme. Any country half na ogbe itewe isi the more powerful a challenge ha munye the country na another country ọkụ. They reduce oge to zero. Yeah, politics. Ihe na-eti mkpu ka onye na-akwado inwu heart attack. Ene ka ọ dị ka nwaanyị gbapụ Muslim woman gbapụ na be di. Azari Tokombo. Better akwa gị ka anyị mechie. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Leave Wike alone. Leave America alone.
Yeah.
It's not Babangida who established relationship with Israel. Who is a
Muslim. Yeah.
So if a Christian welcome the ambassador that Babangida brought to Nigeria in his office, you now say it should be removed. Why didn't he issue a fatwa against Babangida for reestablishing relationship with Israel? Why must it be that you keep your own safe and you want to destroy other people's own? Who will allow you to do that? Asabiya, this is Asabiya of the highest order. Don't think you are speaking on behalf of Muslims. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. Hey, want Biafrans. Ekenekwa m unu. Before anyị nọwa ka anyị nụkwanụ anyị ga-eyali anụ onye otu Simon si na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu have been released.
Understanding. And I'm very happy to see the Star of David behind me side in Finland. Fight for the independence of both countries, Finland and Israel. So I understand very well what Biafrans are doing. I understand very well what is happening for Igbo people and Biafra people in Nigeria, inside Nigeria. And I start to understand Simon Ekpa. I listen every night. He was broadcasting very actively. I was sharing program every time. And I was making write-ups also. And after Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many.
After Maazị Nnamdi Kanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. And when he joined IPOB, yeah, quite a convention house in Anwen, Finland. Because ebe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu anọ
Chewele ye ndị Biafra referendum. The Biafrans are lovers of freedom. Agwamunu now. We have many a lot of idiots everywhere. Amamo Bob Banner to Israel and this woman affect in her brain. The Kabombo Bob Banner to Israel and this woman affect in her brain. When Martin Amdekano was released, and Simon showed him to everybody, and everybody joined. I beg you, where Martin Amdekano got there now? Can you this thing? Funny people, 70 years old woman. You're a woman.
And I start to understand Simon Ekpa. I listen every night. He was broadcasting very actively. I was sharing program every time, and I was making write-ups also. And after Mazin Andikanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many new people who just joined Biafra movement because they were listening to Simon, also me. And after that,
It's shock you. No, tell me if this one no shock. No, tell me if this one no shock. Wada greetings from here. Really, see this idiot too. Go now for this video. That means I no follow up what happened for Finland now. Just settle down. Go there, watch everybody will give speech where there you go laugh tire. Because as everything that happen, whoa, if you watch me, I not just talk, I just settle down there listen because I know say the spirit of Biafra must bring them to me. The spirit of Biafra will bring this thing to me. Say, you know, if you do something, finish me watch a video without bringing your lies out. Yeah. Even Simon knows saying I need the pick in lies they come out now. I beg, where Mazinam the Kano contain now? After Simon introduced him on back to DSN dungeon. Hi, want to and guess what? Autopilot bingos we are there clapping. None of them didn't try to ask this woman, when was Mazinam the Kano released? And where was he? Or where is his now? Where is him? Kedebona Nachi back to DSS. Ongodikwana actually that bịa nwaanyị a mgbe release Maazị Simon na-ekwu ebe okwu maka okwu. When Maazị Nanika was released and Simon introduced him to many people like who? And many people join IPOB, including her. One time, not pilot ndonu. Then, here na ben check it okay, these people engage you and alone at this place. Now, all the script had earlier now. This is the script. This is the script that was meant for her after the release of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, in order to, because Hache, he watched, if this referendum was postponed. So had earlier this script is actually so a postponed, hoping that an Maazị ga-apụta. on Kembe, that is it not November? No, I mean on September. So if we go see here now with hope na mazi ga-apụta na September, ọ na-enyezi this speech na ka ọ rhyme here. But unfortunately, mazi apụtara and he chetara change the script. So I'll continue with the script. And Auto bingos, we are clapping. Lifu di aka ha na-akụ nke a shock ma awachicha m ka simba na nke a karịrị m ahụ that young go share Biafrans. And I asked him, Dr. Pilot, to come and defend this thing for me. You need to disgrace me with this video. And up till now, even Emmanuel Remigius that was disgracing himself in my comment section, drop his number in my comment section and say, Adney, I don't call her now, you know, Greek come after watching the video. He run for your life. Because even this video, I know anywhere in there now you go to shake like this. This one Mazachebe want to disgrace me. Imagine a whole Mazachebe that disgrace a whole Simon Epa in his own platform. Why do I drop my number? Oh, I'm not gonna imagine there now because I'm any autopilot that come to this platform. I will not say what will happen, but like you all know, as usual, I know how many turn. I will make the person to look stupid and foolish before the whole world. Before the whole world. Let me call him again, as he rightly said. A autopilot. A autopilot. Yes, he is living in Biafra. He's ringing. It's ringing. That's why I show it on the camera so that people will not say I did not call him. Can will be the play the show. If you go to my comment where I make a normal post, you will see him there. I wanted the Betty. I wanted the Betty. Drop your number or drop what is number. Nyakanja. Ebe ya na nwunye kpọnyere eze ka mgbada akpọrọ ọkụ. Agụ amịchago nwunye ala like this mama ma ọkpọ dị nwunye n'obi kọbala. Efolia no answer. Una folia no answer. Okuno folia no answer. Uche amakwu epike MAP kpọọ na phone ipike. MAP kpọọ na phone ipike inwa bata na program a. Uti bomb ga-ada gị n'isi ihe eche no Israel na-atụ Palestine bomb na. Me call you for phone as an autopilot. Fear let you pick and you come in. Hey. Ebono kita. Okay, nwunye. Don't cut that call. If you cut her, you will sure say decline. Just leave him. Leave him. I will pretend I don't see the call. It's a missed call. Don't. No. Imagine this platform Nagolu many autopilot ni kicho ikpowate Remigius. Kina in a present of Igwe Mado. Present of Igwe Mado. Come there, look at this in explain. Uchama bata.
He was broadcasting very actively. I was sharing program every time, and I was making write-ups also. And after Mazin Andikanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many new people who just joined Biafra movement because they were listening to Simon, also me.
When Mazin Andikanu was released, Simon introduced him to many people, and there are many people that joined the struggle. Even me. I beg. Where is Mazin Andikanu? All the conspiracy can release. Edekwalum the idiot message in case of before you edekwalum ya message na-ekwu ihe ndere because ọ da-afịa arụ ndị autopilot agwa m ya na nọ na nya bịa ka o defend autopilot na my program. Asị m ya, I'm on a live program. Can you come in to defend your autopilot? Ọkụnụfụ ya edekwalum ya maka na ọ da-afịa arụ ha ọfịaba arụ. Ọkụnụfụ ya because nke anyị nwa bụ anyị na-eme ihe niile ọ dị transparent. Ọkụ na-afịa Brown Obasi anyị anaghị reply bingos na comment section. Eche kpọọ m na phone jụọ your question or i click a link igosi iru gị jụọ your question ka anyị maa m iso na robot. So on this note, Ngachi Biafrans, I get this blunder once again. Let's listen to this woman once again before we now call it a day. We have already spent almost getting to 3 hours. I said the program will last only 2 hours, but I have spent almost 3 hours.
Let's listen. And I start to understand Simon Ekpa. I listen every night. He was broadcasting very actively. I was sharing program every time, and I was making write-ups also. And after Mazin Andikanu was released, Simon introduced him to everybody. There was many new people who just joined Biafra movement.
Ọ na-aka mma ka ikuku na-eku ka anyị na-afụ ike ọkụkụ. Anyị mara na fada na-eyi trọza black. Ọ bụrụkwa mụnwa kwu nke a o. Ọ bụrụkwa mụnwa kwurie o. No be me talk am. Agwa m unu. The lie is getting out of hand. I told you I am coming on air. And I say I cannot bear the lie again. Ama m na mgbe m mee this program. Onyekwa na-akpọ. Ka anyị mara ọ dị ka one of the autopilot na-akpọ.
MAP Eziokwu.
Ndewo, are you one of the autopilot?
Mba. Ekwesị iji voice amara ya na-ekwu na m agwa ọchị gị live na. Ọkịja Biafra man na-ekwu.
Okay, odogwu nwoke. Mba, mmụọ m na-eche onye autopilot ka ọ bata because okay.
MAP biko tụọrọ m da video biko.
Okay.
Maka ịma na ịrụbere vidio ọ bụrụ na ị na-elele arasịrasị. Ọ na-agwa ọchị gị na aka na-anụ akụkọ isi m juru ezu eziokwu.
Many people na-ege this video but ha anaghị aghọta ihe the woman na-akọ dị.
Biko asọrọ biko tụọrọ m the video na-agwa ọchị gị na.
Definitely. Ndewo. Unu malụ na mgbe m na-eme Gumi of Idu expose ọ na-ebe ome video, a lot of people na watch the video but ha anaghị aghọta ihe na-aga dị. Mana mgbe ọbụla m wepụta video Gumi gbanye n'ọkụ wee mee expose, people are na-afụ the lies nọ n'ime. Don't worry, I will share it to most of the home media warriors. I will share it. This video, I watch it more than 3 times. My spirit say, leave him. I will just say I no go do expose consignment. But anytime I carry my phone, the video will show back. The thing, no, that is Oklahoma beer. That is why when I made a post that I must speak out, the lie is too much. I know a lot of people say no, I'm gonna be IPOB leadership attack. I'm getting I'm gonna IPOB leadership and a problem. Then I come and push you. Well, no, or no question. No question. On this note, I will call it a day. Definitely, I will send it a card good here. I will share it to all the whole media warriors in the number. Now. In fact, I'm gonna book Kezaya. I'm gonna book Kezaya. This Kezaya can't go out this time around. When Mazinam Kano was released, Simon Ekpa showed him to many, introduced him to many people. Hi, you're watching Nemo. Nah, get them this thing issue Jumun. To be honest, only a name not try can make this video avoid. But only able na spirit of Biafra can capture. One thing go na this struggle. Once you did genuine, and when okay for something the wrong can spirit happen get igafe. Igafe gonna watch tega so you not check your time. Because more to be honest, open in watching if no tega can make the belly gumia. I should na mama but this particular video gafe. More than 3 days come on my spirit in anog. Or seen you wouldn't get put the video no many expose. Man, I made delete go this video on my phone 2 times. I'm alone coach about back. If on my phone now, not about 5 there. She's okay for my spirit to have a rest. I need to do it. That's why I from. If not, on your pecker, bury gum Simon passing say I have buried that bingo. Or do anything. Guinea can their friends are wise. Everybody malugon or scam call. So Guinea cannot be by our people again. In after everything the open, the scam ablos yen or she can not BLA or not with IPOB. So what business money already Mazitina Samorush na the Hanan Soya, Nancy Chineke Dan, at least anything any message, na here we gafa. That is the only thing which hang wafa. Kamazin the canoe along me. Because when anything you get messing, hag a messing, I got Pomazin the Canafa. Mazi is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, nothing like a Biafran army. Mazi Sigi, the day he will declare Biafran army, that day he will declare Biafra. The Biafran soldiers will be above 200,000 and the reserve will be about 1 million. Because once they declare Biafra, upon him how the meaning of declaring a military. He declare army is the same thing of he declare a nation because army is to protect. The moment you declare your army, your own army, you have declared your own nation. You will stop. You protect all your boundaries. On your kind economic sanction, a bit all those we wear your own currency, wear your plate number, wear everything. The state a bit everything a bit supposed. Upon him, how God dress. I know that I maybe end up Bazonia, Aba wall also. We bought a wall also. I went pam by the bunch now, but it will ever a bunch now, but you will be a military. You will look 50. If 15 people were there. Ndonu. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I greet you all. I greet the Directorate of State, and I greet Mazinam the Kanu, the Ohamadike, Ikukuana Afwanya. Chizaba Felix, greetings from here. I greet you, and I greet every IPOB media warrior. I greet you all. Okija Biafra Wanda Chino, so Felix, and Karagod, I greet you. Nkechi, greetings from here. And I salute every one of us at that favor in their own. Because I'm up all after because by alone. Nah, this is a release of Mars and I'm Because block me see the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Tochukwu ekenekwa m gị. Onye ọma Chidi ndewo. Biafra ambassador, greetings from here. Biko nu ka nje na-akpụ ụla na before emelu m Mazi Nnamdi Kanu introduce na nlọ. Mazi, be serious now. You know, no, yeah, program. Be serious for once. Before the mama can't. When Martin Nnamdi Kanu was released, Simon Ekpa introduced him to many people. And many people join IPOB because of Simon Ekpa, including me. Karagod, ekelekwa m gị Ikechukwu Nnaji, ndewo. Because m ga-arapụ na here. I ga-akpụ ya a day until I come your way again. I remain my humble self, MAP Eziokwu bụ ndụ. One, na Biafra land. Okwu ahụ na-anaghị ekwu okwukwu, ọmụnwa ga-ekwu ya. Egwu anara atụ afọ, o wee buru ụzọ. Ọ na-efo m, o nwere onye na-atụ ụjọ. And they believe in Biafra. And amụbeghị onye ga-achị m kwụsị ikwu maka Biafra. They never born the person until Biafra is restored. The only person got bribe tata bụ onye ga-enye m date for referendum and the release ya Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the only bribe nwere ike take. Ndewo ka emesịanụ. Until I come your way again, stay tuned, for we are coming with more bombs. Almost here, Biafra. God bless you all. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless the Directorate of State. God bless IPOB worldwide. Almost here, Biafra. IPOB, one family. One family. IPOB, Radical Media Warrior. I salute you. Day one.